A day in the life of a student. Being a student is a balancing act. From classes to assignments and trying to find time for yourself, it's a lot. Here's a glimpse of into what a typical day it looks like for a student. It starts off with waking up in the morning and having some breakfast. Eating a very well maintained balanced breakfast helps the student maintain alertness and focus on their assignments and the school day. After having some breakfast, this is where a student will find themselves logging into class via computer or going in-person attendance. Most schools offer either in-person classes or online classes, or what they have a program is called hybrid, or it's 50-50 online and in person. Along with a typical life of being a student might find themselves going to the library to accomplish their homework. Alongside with completing your homework at the library, another thing in the typical life of a student is hanging out with their friends. Hanging out with your friends is most vital in the life of a student. Hanging with your friends allow you to maintain the adaptability of making connections and relationships with people in your classes. It also gives you a skill set of balancing life with school and personal life, friendships, relationships, etc. Here's where we come at the end of the day of a life of a student. Most students are either finishing a day of full-time school or part-time school. After driving all the way home from school, a student may be finding themselves at home cooking dinner, making dinner, getting ready to end their night from a long day of knowledge. Here we are finding a student, after they have eaten their dinner and got themselves together, relaxed a little bit. This is where they find themselves finishing up their homework if they didn't get to finish their homework at the library. Most students don't get to finish their homework at the library, so they have to finish it at night. Mostly those are students that are doing part-time schooling where they have to go to work and go to school. So most students will be doing their homework at night as soon as they get home. Now here's the best part of a life of a student, downtime. Most students will either be painting, watching TV, watching Netflix. This is all just for them to get, winding down and relaxing and getting ready for the next day. Most students may prep the next day by writing a to-do list and seeing what goals they want to achieve the next morning to start all over again the routine.